Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. So, no plot today. We're just going to go around, collecting things. Which reminds me, Sid. He's gonna need the, wood hammer for the next dungeon that we're doing. Not the current one, mind you. But also I need to get him a bunch of upgrades because, one thing, that prison gear is terrible. Okay. See, plot-wise, we're supposed to be going to Troya next in order to steal their Earth Crystal and trade it for Rosa. But what we're doing in practice is skipping the plot for now. But skipping's not the right word. Ignoring the plot for now. Okay, so Young gonna kick, Cecil gonna attack. You're gonna just use your Thunder Rod. Attack, analyze, upgrade. Interesting. Attack. Sheesh. That's like half of his health. We definitely need to upgrade his equipment. Alright, so question. Does Cecil have Essence? Okay, he gets one more spell. Yeah, his healing magic maxes out at Cura. Okay, so then I forget exactly where I'm going here. So I'm gonna be exploring this for a bit. Alright, so we're left again with Cecil healing us and Tella curing status. Raise antidote its own spell. Not in this game. Actually, does he have... Oh, interesting. He's missing one white magic spell. Oh, here we are. Tsunami. We're not going to use that yet, but we do want it. Alright, Tella, can you teleport us out of here? We cannot warp out of this cave or dungeon. That is upsetting. Now we have the airship, the first layer of the entire overworld is open to us. I say first layer because there's stuff that can't be accessed by just airship. We need other things to get there that we don't get with just the airship. And one of those things is immediately available in the form of the black chocobo. Oh hey, leather clothing. Well, I'm glad that they dropped that, now I don't have to buy it. Also, seriously, cursed ring. That might be why he's taking so much damage and doing so little. Alright, so now we'll get out of here. Whoops, nope. Okay, next we want to go to Mysidia, and then we want to explore the map. It's been quite a few years since I last played any version of this game, so I forget where things are in relation to one another, so it'll be nice to have that. Oh, right, also I want to loot the castle. Oh, hey look, no one's here anymore. When I was a kid, I could not figure out that you were supposed to press A on that. Like, it was just a slightly different looking wall block. Alright. Unicorn horn? The heck does that do? Remove set status elements from an entire party. Nice. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Unicorn horn. Okay. So 2 ethers, 2 unicorn horns, and 2 phoenix down. Considering how rare ethers are, that's incredibly valuable. Also, I hadn't even explored this. Hermes sandals, Bacchus's wine. That causes berserk on whoever it's used on. So the tower basement. Cecil. Your Majesty? Return to this place when you have visited the land where the Eidolons dwell. Then I too will be able to lend you my strength. My liege! So, yeah, at some point we'll be able to visit the land where the Eidolons dwell. And then the king will lend us his strength once we do that. High potion. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we were given the opportunity to loot this place earlier. Ether. Tent. Tent. It used to be that I thought that what I was seeing in the games literally represented everything that was going on, but now I understand it's more metaphorical and symbolic. Here's what I mean. The castle has 2 towers, with Cecil having an entire tower to himself. sort of, to sleep in. Where does everyone else sleep? Why are there more citizens in town than there are houses to contain them? And like within the limitations at the time, it was, you know, more metaphorical representational rather than a literal representational, if that makes sense. Alright. So now I'm going to head over to Mysidia. Oh, it is nice to have a map of the overworld. Uh-oh. Alright. So yeah, 15-point loss to all your stats is a massive, massive detriment. Okay, why was I... Right. I love the music from Mysidia. It feels bizarrely lighthearted and whimsical. Here's the crystal chamber. Okay, not where I intended to go. But good to know that we can visit the crystal chamber. Okay. I have forgotten something about this place. Now I need to figure out what it is. Prime elements. Okay, so is there something about this crystal chamber? Oh, there's a door here that I failed to process. And here's a prayer dais. Paulo and Porum would not wish for you to have to fight without them. Let a piece of them go with you. I have a piece of their essence. So, dual cast, cry, bluff, and twin cast. Also twin cast again, because you need two of them to make it work. I'm going to use a couple of these right now. Let's see here. Bluff goes to Tella. And one of the twin casts goes to Cecil. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Now, I'm not going to enter any more towns today, but I am going to go ahead and fill in the map. So, yeah, there's like nothing here that's worthwhile. Alright, ostensibly time to call it, but again, like I don't get a reward for filling in the overworld map. I just want to, you know, have everything marked so I can hunt things down easier later on. I wish there was a button I could press to fly faster. Okay, so what's going on down here? Probably a whole lot of nothing. So there's Mysidia. Okay, so this place is going to be important. Oh, I'm not going to explore any towns, but I am going to briefly enter all of them in order to add them to my map. Agert. This place is going to be important later on. Uh-oh. Odd, I thought I closed that. Oh, Tella is dead. Zoo-type enemies have always been known for their ridiculous amounts of HP. Okay. Okay, so what's over here? The Ninja Nation of Eblan. Gonna go ahead and save. Definitely need to, you know, rest someplace at some point soon. Eblan Castle. Now there's no random encounters in here, but there's a ton of hidden treasure chests and they're all trapped. Well, I mean not all of them, but a majority of them are. I want to return here later when I'm more well equipped to handle that. But again, adding it to the map. Here's a cave over here, and check this out. The one thing I can't fly past with my airship. Surely that's going to be important sometime, hint hint. Nudge nudge, say no more, say no more. Here's the country of Troya. Site of the next plot beat. Oh, really? Okay, going away. Okay. I missed a place. I suspect it's in that chain of islands. What's that called? An archipelago? On the right. Oh, hey! I suspect this contains a chocobo forest. Yep. Got a white chocobo. I cannot dismiss the white the chocobo while I'm on over the airship, huh? Okay, so there's just one last place I want to visit briefly, and I'm pretty sure it's in the archipelago. And then tomorrow, I will actually go to see Troya and explore it properly. Because much as I like to mess around these other places, okay, so you see how this leads to this? Clearly we're going to be able to get some vehicle over here that can do that, right? But for now, this is the town of Mithril. You can buy Mithril gear here. You don't use a big one, ain't you? Human, I'd wager. Trying to squish us beneath your boot heels, eh? So, yeah. Join me next time when I fly over to Troya and rest to heal Tella and muck around there for a bit. I will see you then.